Hey everybody, OCD Mikey Hi-Fi Guy here with a fresh installment of the OCD Mikey Hi-Fi Show. And I am bringing you today my favorite product, probably one of my favorite products, just period. If I had to pick top 5, Magnepan LRS Plus would definitely be one of them, just of all time. Actually, any Magnepan entry level. So before the LRS Plus, it was the LRS. Before the LRS, it was the MMG. I had many... Whatever's the entry-level Magnepan that's below $1,000, $1,000 or less, those are one of my favorite products of all time because of what a strong value these things are. They completely kick ass for $1,000. The latest iteration, the LRS Plus, is $1,000, and to me, it is volumes greater than any little bookshelf speaker that you see, even those crazy ones that we saw at the show that were $2,800, these are like a third of the price, and I'm telling you, it is such a stronger value, it's not even funny. What I love the most about Magnepan is that it's handmade in the United States, and it's $1,000 for a pair of planar magnetic speakers, okay? That is absolutely stupendous. You cannot beat that. So any of you naysayers out there that are believing the hype that it can't be made in America for that much, that's total baloney, because this speaker that I'm about to show you is an absolute proof that you can still hand build something in America the old-fashioned way and kick the butt of the other brands that are selling things made overseas for $3,000 when they're little box speakers, and you can have a planar magnetic at your hands for $1,000. If you don't know what planar magnetic speakers are, they are a panel, a thin panel, 1-inch wide panel that just, it's like this, right? It radiates sound out of both sides, the front and the back. So what that means is when you have a room like this, you put a pair of these things up and they are going to bounce off this wall, use the ceiling and go backwards and forwards, and you're going to get this image that is absolutely huge. It bounces off, it's this giant image that defies the walls, it defies your ceiling, your walls, everything. It turns what would normally be a small music listening experience into this giant, huge image that is way larger than your room, that is way larger than these speakers are. So hang on, I'm going to show you what's inside here. Okay, first of all, they come in a cardboard box just like this, made in USA sticker on them, and they can ship any, just from UPS or FedEx or whatever, any ground. It's not, let me see what the weight is on them, 46 pounds in the box, okay? So it's not that crazy for shipping. Woo! We're not importing from some other country and paying all the duties and everything. Okay, we're going to go in here. I've got the instruction manual. Inside here is an instruction manual with 4 resistors. These resistors and the screws to hold the legs on. The 4 resistors are used to tame down the tweeter if you need to. Now, I've never needed a resistor in my Magnepan tweeter attenuator slot ever one time. That is used when your electronics are too sharp. The speaker is not too sharp at all. This is an extremely revealing speaker. That's why I love it so much. It's going to tell you exactly what's upstream. Whatever amp you put it with, whatever DAC you have, the Magnepan is going to reveal that, okay? And so this is for sharp electronics. If your electronics or your DAC is too edgy or too sharp, you can tame down the tweeter using a resistor. To me, it's a complete Band-Aid. I would get the electronics right instead of trying to Band-Aid it with the damn resistor in line with your speaker cable. But hey, that's just me, okay? So let me pull this out. It wasn't a plastic bag. I took it out so I didn't have to go through all that with you. Here is a planar magnetic speaker, okay? Look at this thing. This is one of the channels. Look how thin that is. That is 1 inch thick, okay? 1 inch. That's all it is. You look on the back, you've got a binding post with the tweeter attenuator and a jumper that goes here. Right down here, there's a fuse in this Magnepan. And I've never, ever needed a fuse in any of the Magnepans that I've had, and I've had a lot of them. If you have a good amplifier that doesn't clip, and you simply, you don't change your speaker cables with your amp turned on, or change your interconnects with your amp turned on, you're never going to need this fuse. And this fuse impedes the sonic as far as I'm concerned. If you go to 11 stereo, I've got a fused bypass kit that greatly improves the sonic of these 0.7s, in my opinion, okay, and in many other people's opinions. But it does void your warranty. But I've never needed a warranty once on the Magnepans. So use with caution, but just if you're not making mistakes, you'll have no problem. These things are very resilient speakers. Now here's what it looks like. It's roughly 13 inches wide, perhaps. It's about 3 feet tall, and it's 1 inch wide. This is just a panel. It radiates out both sides. The magic of this speaker is it is going to fill your room. If you've never listened to a dipole or a planar magnetic, these speakers are magic. Once you put them in your room, you will understand what people are talking about, why all the hype about the Magnepans, okay? They will make a huge image, huge, beautiful image. And these speakers, you can buy them direct from Magnepan, or you can buy them through your local dealer, or you can find some used. If you find MMGs used, they're only $350, and they will do damn near what these will, and it's a great way to try out a planar magnetic. I have 7 foot tall. I love planar magnetics to the point, you can't see it in this video. I've got 7 foot tall, 200-pound planar magnetic speakers imported from Greece that are absolutely fantastic. They present such an image in this room that I can't even explain it. You'd have to come listen. Ask any of the guys that are watching this right now, that if you've been to my place and you've listened, just leave a comment so people understand what planar magnetic is all about, and to what level you can take it to, okay? I've taken it beyond Magnepan level into a crazy realm, actually using a Magnepan tweeter, by the way, but I had to Franken make my speakers. I had to put something together to make a Franken panel, but the things are fantastic. So anyways, I wanted to let you know, those things cost, they're $30,000. This is $1,000, $1,000, and you can get the same type of huge, boundless image. These are absolutely ridiculous for the price. I highly recommend these for people that are getting into hi-fi, that just want to have something kick-ass and not have the regular old little mini monitor that everybody has that are just so boring, man. These things do much more than a mini monitor could dream of doing, okay? Unless you're a TAD reference monitor, okay? Well, we'll cut a little slack there. But look, for $1,000, made in USA, shipped to your door for whatever it costs, cheap, to get the thing over there. It's only 46 pounds. You can't beat this Magnepan, okay? So I highly recommend these Magnepans. I'm going to get a little more into it in some other videos. We're going to set them up. We're going to listen to them. But I just wanted to show you an introduction to the Magnepan LRS Plus right here. Just got them, and they will be hooked up soon, and you guys will hear exactly what they're all about. So thanks for joining. See you.